I'm here with Margate manager Jay Saunders. So firstly, obviously, a bit frustrating not to take the 3 points due to the 2 penalties, but obviously still coming away with the draw. What were you sort of looking to get out of this game, considering they're obviously a 4th, they're a little bit higher in the league? Were you a bit apprehensive going into it, or?
I guess so, a little bit with again a makeshift back 4. No disrespect to anyone, so yeah, I guess so. But I still felt we had enough players out there to hurt them. I think there were some key turning points in the game. Obviously started really well, and then I felt Bolo had that great chance where he's 1v1. I think if you go 2-0 up, it's a different game. We didn't take that, and then we get back to 2-1. But it's just frustrating, really. We got ourselves in a good position, and again can't see it over the line. But we take the point and we move on.
Yeah, and I mean, it still seems like an improvement. Obviously, they sort of bring the goal back, and then what had been happening last couple of games where it's been that sort of situation, they'd end up score again and we lose sort of 2-1 or 3-2. This time the Margate sort of kept ahead, and then they actually got the next goal, but obviously unlucky with the penalty.
Yeah, look, I was pleased with how we started today. Obviously we were a little bit new look up front. We made a couple of changes. I brought Calvin in for Martial, which was harsh on Martial. He's been very good for us, but I just felt this was a game Calvin could affect, and with Ken up top and Boller in the 10 and Ben out the other side, I thought the front 4, especially first 15-20, really caused them problems. And again, the key turning points, Ken coming off injured. I felt as soon as he come off injured, we really lost his work rate, and I was really impressed with him on his debut. He made things stick. He probably gave us, since Tomo's been injured, a natural centre forwards performance, and yeah, so that was a big turning point in the game. I think also we lost our way a little bit then. Cheshunt are good at what they do. They keep on, and at 90%, for 90 minutes. Sorry, they make it hard for you. But just disappointed, really. I think we've got to turn these draws into wins, and these fine lines. But the benefit, the bonus, I guess, you look at it is like next week you'll have Palms back, you'll have Ben Swift back, which hopefully then we can get a natural back 5 back together. I think Crosley's been excellent going in the centre half. Jules Lamb coming and done well this week. It's good to have Ando back, but we're kind of we're patching up all the time, and now Ken's come off a potential fractured foot. He's got to go to hospital for next round. It's just the way our luck's going at the moment. I know, look, you make your own luck in football, but at the same time, we're not getting the rub of the green at the moment. Things are not going our way, and we've got to keep working hard. I'm a big believer in, if you keep working hard and keep trying to do the right things, eventually your luck will change, and that's all we can do. Yeah,
I mean, like you say, you're bringing in more and more players, and you're looking to try and get that consistency, and then you get an injury, and you've got 5-6 players out due to sickness, so it's sort of, despite your sort of efforts, it's still going all over the place a little bit, and you still come here today and take the draw. So you still, is that like a positive then? You still come and take the draw?
I guess so. Look, if you'd have said me before the game, would you take a draw against Cheshunt, who are 4th in the league, and they were a form team in the league, you probably would have took it. But at the same time, when you're 2-1 up with 5 minutes to go, you kind of look at it and go, maybe we could have seen it over the line, but we haven't. Like I say, we've had a few back-to-back defeats, so it's quite nice to end that and get a draw. But our home form's been quite good, so it keeps that going. But we've just got to prepare for next week. A tough game against Kingstonian. Get everyone available, fit, hopefully. I mean, Swifty's been in a bad way with COVID. He wasn't able to come today, even though technically he could go out of the house on Thursday. That's really knocked it out of him. Palms has got to, I think, Tuesday, Wednesday before he can go out. So. Yeah, it's frustrating, and we'll have to assess our Kennies. I mean, we've waited a good month or 2 to find a striker that I felt could help us and be what we were looking for, and then that happened. So all we can do is, like I say, we can only look after or control what we can sort of control. I mean, the stuff like that we can't help, and unfortunately that's all we can do. So we'll just keep going. I think you can see it's not through lack of effort, but we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, and just very lastly, just to ask about Dan Thompson. So is he sort of coming back into fitness now from his injury a little bit?
Yeah, Dan potentially could have gone on the bench today, but he's still not done a full training session. He trained Thursday night without contact, and I just felt it was too big a risk. Like Ken going down, if I'd have brought him on and he straight away gets a whack on it or turns it, he's out again. So I would like to think by next Saturday he'll be back involved.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you. Cheers for your time.
Cheers.
Thanks, mate.